operator of FreeFlow technology based out of Western New York, and we are the home of the FreeFlow autococker. I started playing when I was about 12 years old. When I was about 19, I got a job in Victor, New York at Professional Paintball Supplies. So I got to learn and work right beside Ethan, Luke, Mitch. Started out building small parts, three-ways, rams, anything they asked me to do. And then it eventually turned into me timing and tuning and building these autocockers right next to Mitch every single day. Played for a few teams. Played for Lockout back in the day. That was my first pro team. Then Detroit Thunder. Played for Shockwave Canada, Titman Effect, and probably most notably, I'm known for playing with and coaching Rhythm out of Western New York. When I stopped playing paintball professionally, I pursued a career in the automotive industry. Didn't know where that was going to lead, but I currently help run about 8 dealerships in the Western New York region, including the #1 volume Chevy dealership in the country, Bob Johnson Chevrolet. We sell about 7,000 new Chevys a year out of that single point store. So it's a really demanding job. Got to make sure everyone's happy. We've tried to bring that mindset of customer service and customer satisfaction back into the paintball industry, and so far so good. I enjoy doing the car business. It's great. It's what I wake up to do every day. It's not going to stop. I'm going to keep doing it. Really think I found my niche with that, but FreeFlow is still the side project, but it's gotten bigger thanks to all the customers. And we've had to take on help. We've had to include partners on the business to expand. And, so far so good. And through all the changes and through the growth, customer service and customer satisfaction isn't going to change. It's still the top #1 priority for us. And it always will be as long as I'm involved. How are we different? I would say what sets us apart is our approach. You won't see FreeFlows in stock. You won't see FreeFlows online for sale. You can't call us up and say, I want a blue one, a red one, a black one. And as inconvenient as that might be, our approach is to do a 1-day release. So everyone has an equal opportunity to get one. And after that, we literally cut the aluminum for your marker and we build your gun for you. It's a lot of fun. We develop a lot of relationships through it. You pick your own colors. We only cut that body style once. We'll never remake it again. We want you, the money that you spend on these, to hold as much value as possible. So we won't remake them. Once Caliber was released, we'll never recut Caliber again. Once Clutch is released, we'll never recut the Clutch again. So if you want one, that's the time, that's the day. But it's fun. You really develop a relationship with these guys. A lot of these guys have my cell phone numbers, or they'll hit me on Facebook, and you really find out where they're coming from with their color schemes. I've got guys that are San Francisco Giants fans, and their guns are all orange or orange and black. We have guys that, I have a guy that likes the Jacksonville Jaguars, and his gun's yellow to black fade with turquoise splash. I mean, I wouldn't have known that otherwise, but the relationship you make with these guys, it's a lot of fun. If I'm at a field and I see someone using a particular gun, I can point at it and I can say, that's so-and-so's gun. And I don't know if another company can say that. It's pretty unique. I mean, if you buy a marker off a website and they ship it to you, if they could see it out there and it's just, it's sort of a dime a dozen. They don't know you, they don't remember you, but the relationships I've gotten through this has been great. Bunch of great customers, really cool people. We really look forward to every release that we do, because with every one we get new customers, and it's a lot of fun. So how do you buy a FreeFlow? So this is a really common question. I get this a lot. Many of you don't know, but we do not stock markers. We actually do single day releases. The markers that we do on those day releases are never remade. They're never recut. So it's a single 1 day release. The next one is for the FreeFlow clutch. It's on Friday, November 1st. Should be a popular one. But on Friday, November 1st, you're going to go to freeflowtechnology.com. You'll click on markers, and under markers, there's a spot for FreeFlow clutch deposit. And a lot of you will notice that we took our deposit down from the typical normal $500 deposit and made it $300 on November 1st. And normally the balance is due 30 days later. But for clutch, we're going to make the balance due January 15th of 2020. So that gives everyone 2.5 months to pay off the balance. We knew World Cup was right around the corner, and we also knew the holiday season was coming up. So we didn't want everyone strapped for that. So we gave everyone a little bit more time. But once you place your order for your FreeFlow, you'll get an automatic email back. And in that email will be a link where you can go in and customize your marker. Select your barrel type, select your anodizer, select your anodizing style, colors, finish, and once all that's complete, we'll send you a confirmation and we'll keep you in the loop of the process throughout the entire build of your marker. So the goal has always been to get these done inside of 4 months. We started out doing limited runs of 20 with Fulcrum, Millennium, Fulcrum Mini, Millennium Mini, Boxer. And then we got a lot of feedback from the customers that they wanted an equal chance to purchase one. They didn't like that they were all gone like that, 4 minutes, 10 minutes, they were all sold. So we made a change for Caliber Full, and we offered it for 1 full day release, and we sold 214 calibers in a day. And that came and posed a whole new list of challenges. So we didn't want those challenges going forward. And we noticed some things throughout the caliber process that we wanted to tweak and fix. So the first thing we did was we reinvested in a brand new machine. Just got installed a couple weeks ago. And beginning October 1st, we had a completely FreeFlow dedicated machine. And we started running blanks for clutch. We were running 200 blanks, and we should have 200 blanks ready for November 1st. So we have about a month's head start worth of work in the machining process. Done by November 1st, which is huge. Shaves a whole month off the wait time. And then with Aesthetic Anodizing's blessing, we had a conversation about the bottleneck that happens after you get 200 guns off the machine. Now there's 200 custom anodized jobs that have to happen. And if he does 10 a week, that's 20 more weeks. So we really wanted to ultimately get the markers out to the customer faster. So Aesthetic agreed that we needed to add a couple of anodizers, and Rob at Blizzard and Ryan at Arc, came highly recommended by Aesthetic. So I reached out to them, and they agreed to be a part of it. We're really glad to have them, and we hope that speeds up the process for the consumer, and we can get these in your hands faster. Where do I see FreeFlow? I hope to see FreeFlow keep growing. There's a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Every time we do a release, we put back into the business, we put back into the website, we try to bring cool new features out. We try to improve our products any way we can. If we notice any QC issues with anything, we address them, improve them. Ultimately, it's about delivering the best possible product to the customer. But there's a lot of stuff in the pipeline. So I know that there's, plenty more to come. It should be a lot of fun. We got a lot of, autocockers in the pipeline. I can't say what yet, but some stuff to be excited about. Back in the day, FreeFlow had some private label markers. We had a Matrix, we had a Shocker, and we want to start doing some private label stuff with other manufacturers and working with other teams. And we're excited. We're excited to keep growing. We're still pretty small, but we try to put back in every chance we get, and we try to improve any chance we get. So, I think that's a formula for success, and I hope it keeps going in the right direction. The FreeFlow team. Oh man. So we got some really good guys on this team. So, you know, Chris, it all starts, every marker starts with Chris and I doing the design. If we don't agree on every aspect of the design, it just doesn't happen. He's not afraid to tell me, no, we're not doing that. And then vice versa. So once we agree on something, that's going to be it. And every bend, every cut, every line, we have to agree on. And once we do, you get a marker like Caliber, you get a marker like Clutch. He's done a fantastic job. We could not be where we are without him. Once the design is done, it goes to Kevin, and Kevin is a huge part of the team. Sort of soft-spoken, no one maybe really knows that he's such a big part of the team, but he really is. And what he does is he takes basically our Photoshop file, our drawing of the marker, and really brings it to life. He makes a rendering of it, shows us what it's going to look like in 3D, and that's what we display on social media, and sort of get feedback from the customers on. From that point, it goes to our machinist, Rick. He is the best. I've known him forever. Everybody loves Rick. So focused on quality, and this would not have been possible without him either. Once Rick is done with it, we all know it goes to aesthetic. Tyler at aesthetic has been unbelievably good. I mean, we are so happy with the work that he's put out, and the I guess pressure we've put on him. He has turned work for us in emergencies. He's always been there for us. We couldn't be happier with him. And Glenn at aesthetic, huge part of the team. Glenn is Tyler's polisher, does a great job. Nobody does polishing like aesthetic. But as you know, we're adding to that team. So we're adding Rob at Blizzard, and we're adding Ryan at Arc Anodizing. We're super excited to add them to the FreeFlow team. And then once it's out of Anno, it comes back to the shop. And then I've got Justin Bryce, who used to work with me at Professional Paintball Supplies. Started out the same way as I did, learning how to make small parts, polishing 3-ways, modifying rams, all the grunt work. And then slowly he got right into building guns. And now he's been able to step right in and help me, and it really helps me turn markers faster. And then we've added Rhino, and Rhino is doing the same exact thing that we both did. We starting to make small parts and sort of learning his way into building and tuning autocockers. So he's doing a great job. He's on the right path. Really excited to have him. And then last but not least, we've got Derek. And everybody knows Derek. And if you've seen a post from FreeFlow, chances are it was shared by Derek. He's been a part of us since the beginning. He does a great job. He's super excited to be a part of it. We love his enthusiasm. He knows we have a great product. He loves promoting it, and we just love having him on the team. So I'm sure the team will keep growing. We're really excited to see it keep growing, and it's a lot of fun when you work with your friends. If I could say one thing to a potential FreeFlow customer, buy one. I guess be patient. They are worth the wait. They are, they're very custom. They're very tailored to your likes and needs. And what can seem like an eternity, it sort of all goes away when that box lands on your doorstep and you open it, and you see the marker that you requested, fully customized right there on your doorstep, ready to use, shoots great, and they're definitely worth the wait.